Hey guys, Shavedron here. There's some pretty interesting news in the gaming and especially streaming world going on. Now you probably know League of Legends, the game, and whether you like it or not, the company behind it is named Riot Games, multi-billion-dollar company, and there are several League of Legends streamers who participate in tournaments like in LCS and other tournaments and stream League of Legends. And what Riot Games did to them is this. They forced all sponsored pro players, which is the majority of the big streamers. Like there are many streamers who have like 20 to 30,000 viewers. Not all of them, but the majority are sponsored pro players, and this applies to them. And the sponsorship and streaming restricted list says the following companies or products are not to be advertised during or adjacent to League of Legends content during the term. But they also says this list the restriction shall be limited to the particular game titles listed and does not extend to any other games. So any game that's not on the list, they would be allowed to stream. So for example, they would be allowed to stream Solitaire, they would be allowed to stream Minesweeper, but that's pretty much about it. Now let's see what they restrict, like what they don't want their players to stream. Blizzard, first on the list. Diablo franchise, StarCraft franchise, Warcraft franchise, World of Warcraft franchise, and Hearthstone franchise. So pretty much everything they don't allow to stream. Next up on the list, Dota 2, Hon, Downgrade, and so on. You know, it's a lot of game titles here, goes all the way up. And why are they doing this now? Why are they like forcing their streamers or not allowing them to stream other games? I mean, in my opinion, this is really stupid because, of course, it's gonna get them now a lot of negative publicity. Like the streamers are gonna be mad. Like streaming is their personal thing. I mean, sure, indirectly they benefit a bit from LCS. Because they get advertisement and they get like hyped as pro players, so they get a few more viewers, but still like streaming, they do it in a private time and they do it private for them. That has nothing to do with the LCS or the tournament, and they should be able to stream whatever they want. They should be able to play what they want and also to stream what they want. And but I also understand, of course, Riot Games' point of view. But what's also interesting is here, for example, they also ban like certain things like tobacco products or, for example, a website named Digibet. And maybe some of you know this, but there's a pro player named Ocelot who said that he makes like $600,000 a year, which is a lot, but he's not even like the best at the game. Like imagine if he would actually be really good, like how much money he could actually make just by playing League of Legends. And I don't know why they banned this, but you know, now back to the games. Like why is Riot Games like so afraid? Like what are they feared of? What are they afraid of? Like they are the #1 game right now. But why are they doing this? Like, are they afraid of something? Yes, they are. Now, does anyone remember when Diablo 3 came out? Here's like a Google Trend analysis of like some of the most popular games. Here you have League of Legends in blue, then you have Call of Duty in brown, then you have what's this? Call of Duty again in orange, World of Warcraft in pink, and then you have Diablo 3 in green. And what happened with League of Legends now? It was a game that always increased in viewer numbers. It always increased. But then something happened. On May 15, something happened that actually like, caused League of Legends to drop 40%. Yeah, 40% drop. And guess who gained that market share? Diablo 3. Now that was actually the only point in time where League of Legends actually suffered big time. Because Diablo 3 came out and it was #1 on Twitch TV for several weeks. And you can see really like Riot Games lost millions of dollars during that time because sponsors were like getting away, like saying, hey, you're losing so many players to Diablo, what should we do? Now, as everyone knows already, like the Diablo hype didn't last long. You can see like already very soon like Diablo went down significantly, whereas the other games, including League of Legends and Call of Duty, basically every game suffered from Diablo launching, but every game recovered. But what is Riot Games afraid now? The thing is, when Hearthstone comes out, or when Heroes of the Storm comes out, it might not be like this. Those games might actually be like really good or have some longevity with them, and they might actually like League of Legends is going to go down as well, but this time it would stay down because a lot of people would switch to either Hearthstone or to Heroes of the Storm. So that's what they are afraid of, and that's why they're forcing the streamers. No, if you want to stay in LCS, if you want to have your pro team salary, your gaming house and everything to be financed for you, you're not allowed to stream other games. And this happened because a lot of LoL streamers, like what they do now is they have 20-minute queues, and in their queue time they like launch up Path of Exile, they launch Diablo, they launch Hearthstone, and yeah, it's starting to become an issue. But what I still think it's a really stupid decision, because the pro players, they won't just stop streaming games. They're gonna keep like playing the Hearthstone. They're gonna like force a confront Riot Games with that, and it's gonna happen that Riot Games is gonna get very bad publicity from that. They don't get anything but bad publicity. Because let's face it, do you really think that everyone, like the Tyros, cares enough to like not stream Hearthstone anymore? No way! Those League of Legends streamers just gonna ignore that, and on top of that, Riot Games gets a really bad image now. Like, I think they are really successful as a game company. I love the game, but like such measures, like really, I think are really bad for the company. Like, if that's the only thing that they can do to like stop Hearthstone, to stop Blizzard, to stop Heroes of the Storm, to stop other games from gaining popularity, then this is really, really weak. Like, I think gaming companies should just try to make their own game as good as they can, rather than like trying to tell the players, you're not allowed to stream this anymore. Another interesting thing about this, to conclude this, is now when Hearthstone came out first time in the open beta, what did Blizzard do? Blizzard actually sent keys to the top League of Legends streamers to play Hearthstone, because Blizzard knows that the market, like, there are so many gamers in the world, and actually a majority of them are playing League of Legends. Now, Nixfire League of Legends is still the #1 game, and it has a lot of people, so Blizzard was actually targeting them. And you know, if a League of Legends streamer with like 20,000 viewers starts playing Hearthstone all the time, like either full time or during breaks of League of Legends games, it's gonna like get the name out there, and it's gonna be free publicity for Blizzard games. And ultimately, Riot is gonna lose players to those Blizzard games. So it was actually a really smart move by Blizzard to give keys to League of Legends players. Like, a lot of people didn't understand it. They were like, oh, why didn't this player or why didn't I get a key? I played like WoW for 10 years, I played Diablo and everything, but didn't get a key. But the League of Legends streamer that doesn't even play a Blizzard game gets a key. But it's all has to do with marketing and with getting new players to the game. It's not always like about who deserves the key the most, but like who would give us like create most buzz or have the biggest impact if we give them a key. So it's pretty interesting to see what's going on in the streaming and gaming world. But as I said, I really hope that no more companies do that. I hope Blizzard doesn't do the same and say like, okay, Cripariot, if you want to stream Hearthstone, you're not allowed to stream Path of Exile anymore. Or Moldran, if you want to stream Diablo, you're not allowed to stream Path of Exile. And yeah, I think our game companies should just focus on themselves, focus on their own games, and not look so much what other companies are doing. Because of course there are going to be many, it's a competitive market, but that's inevitable, and just try to create the best value for the gamers, and naturally enough gamers are going to come and play the game. So hope you guys enjoyed my video. Thanks for watching. I'll be back.